Hello, it's Anton. Today we're going to find out how to raise an army. Specifically this army.
But my lord, there is no such force.
Oh, so cool. Okay, so what do we need to make an army? Now let's look at the footage. First, we need weapons. Now, the Uruk Hai mostly have these polearms. They don't quite look like this because they look more brutal and Uruk Hai-ish. But this is what the rank and file soldier has. Now, since we're quoted as this army having 10,000 at least, it'll just say we need 10,000 of these at $100 a pop. It's going to be a little over $1 million. Now, when you use a battlefield weapon like this, you usually have a sidearm. So we, of course, need some swords. Of course, we're going to try to get swords as close as possible to the movie. So I know this person only has one left, but we're going to need 10,000 of these at $67 a pop. So it's going to be $680,000. Next, we need some armor. If you look at the footage, some but not all of the Uruk Hai are wearing chain armor underneath. So we're going to need some chainmail armor. But since not all of them have it, let's say maybe 5,000 pieces. At $172 a pop, that's going to be $860,000. We're going to need gauntlets. The Uruk Hai gauntlets are a bit longer than these. These are just sort of the gloves. They look more like this. So we'll go ahead and use this price, $204 per times 10,000, which is another $2 million. Now for Greaves. Greaves aren't too expensive. They are just the leg protection on top of boots. So we will go ahead and say we need 10,000 of these. We need our outer heavy armor breastplate, of course, another 10,000 of those. That's going to be another 2 million. Helmets. Now, there aren't a whole lot of people that just sell Uruk Hai helmets, so I think this is probably the closest in terms of the amount of steel that you would need, because the Uruk Hai helmets don't have any guards around their faces. Then, of course, we need light. Not all of the Uruk Hai have torches. Maybe 1 in 10 do. So we're going to need about 1,000 of those. Let's just go ahead and pretend that they're going to be tiki torches, because why not? Movies were made in New Zealand. Going to have torches with an island vibe. So this is $68 for 12 packs. So we're going to need 84 of those to break 1,000, which is another $5,700. Next, they also have some crossbows. In order to get a functional crossbow, this is going to be the price, $237. We would paint it black, of course, but I can't worry too much about the cost of paint in this. This comes with 3 bolts, but we're going to want our Uruk Hai to be able to shoot more than 3 times. So let's get some more crossbow bolts. Set of 10 for each, $40 per, so that's another $40,000. We need to be able to get up onto the walls, so we would need a long wooden ladder like this. Now, unfortunately, there's not a long enough ladder. Apparently the deeping wall was 20 feet high, so in order to have a ladder tall enough to get on top of that, you would need to have something a little bit longer, so a 30-foot ladder. This is a 12-foot ladder, so if we just imagine 3 of these combined, that'd be about $1,000, but that's not just one. We need 20 of them. As you can see in the shot here, there's quite a few of these long ladders. And at long last, we need the battering ram. Unfortunately, I was not able to find someone selling a battering ram. Maybe if this channel blows up someday, I will make a battering ram just to see how much it would actually cost. But I did find this battering ram for 2 people, which is 40 pounds. So in the movie, it's obviously more than that. It's more like 10 to 12 people. So multiply that by 6. Going to have a 240-pound ram. Adding everything up, we get a total price of about $9.5 million to outfit your army of Uruk Hai. So Saruman was pretty loaded to be able to just pull that out of nowhere. Of course, if we want to be as precise as possible, Medieval City on Etsy sells full sets of Uruk Hai armor. So we could just buy 10,000 of these for about $13 million. Do you think we could still get them all by April 24th? Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today, is how exactly you could go about outfitting an army of 10,000 Uruk Hai, as most people tend to think about. It's surprisingly affordable for $10 million. That means for the price of Twitter, Elon Musk could have outfitted 40 million Uruk Hai. Why would you buy Twitter instead? Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.